Welcome everyone to what I like to call the confidence conversation on the Easy English podcast, a 1. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of speaking confidently, even when we fumble and make mistakes. Honestly, folks, this episode is packed with tips that can help anyone, whether you're learning a new language, presenting in front of a crowd, or just trying to keep a conversation flowing. So let's get into it.
Wait, so mistakes are part of learning, right? When I tried speaking French, I said, Je suis un petit pois, which means I am a little pea. I mean, that's kind of funny, right? But it's also super embarrassing.
Oh, absolutely. That's a classic example. You've hit the nail on the head. Mistakes are a natural part of learning anything. They're like stepping stones to success. Imagine you're on a hiking trail. Every slip or wrong turn just teaches you more about the path ahead. For language learners, the pressure of perfection can hold you back from those wonderful conversations.
I guess that makes sense, but how do we actually embrace that confidence? Like, what if I make a mistake in a job interview?
Great question. Well, building confidence is about practice and a bit of mindset training. Think of it like preparing for a big game. You wouldn't just walk onto a field without practice, right? Talking to yourself positively like, I'm doing great. That's your mental warm-up. Always remember, mistakes just show you're trying.
Whoa, so it's like playing basketball. When you miss a shot, you don't just give up, you keep shooting, right?
Exactly. And speaking of shooting hoops, I had a friend who struggled with public speaking like crazy bad. He decided to role-play his speeches with his friends after each practice. He started off shaky, but after a few sessions, he not only nailed it, but also gained a group of supporters who cheered him on. It's about repetition and finding a safe space to take risks.
That's really cool. So what are some more practical tips? Like, I feel like I need a plan or something, but it's hard to figure out where to start, you know?
Totally get that. One technique I love is repetition. You can practice phrases or even certain conversation starters until they feel natural. Think of it like learning how to ride a bike or mastering a dance move. The more you repeat it, the less thought it requires. Another fantastic technique is role-playing with a friend. It's like a dress rehearsal. You get to screw up in a judgment-free zone.
Yes. And what about, like, self-talk? Does that actually help?
Oh, for sure. Positive self-talk is like your inner cheerleader. Imagine you're about to jump off into the deep end of a pool. You wouldn't tell yourself, oh no, I'll sink. Instead, you'd say, I can do this. Positive affirmations can really change the game.
Okay, but do you have any real-life stories of people who've actually overcome this fear? I mean, it seems daunting.
Absolutely. There's a famous TED speaker, I forget his name, but he had a terrible stutter when he was young. Every time he spoke in class, he felt like he would vanish, but he kept pushing through. He started with small groups, and over time, he got better. Now he's out there captivating thousands of people with his speeches. It goes to show how mistakes can lead to incredible learning journeys.
Wow, that's super inspiring. So, just to recap for our listeners, we've talked about how mistakes are natural, how to build confidence, and some practical tips. And you mentioned role-playing and repetition as really key parts of that, right?
Exactly. In conclusion, folks, don't shy away from making mistakes. Embrace them as part of your growth. Remember, you're not alone, and don't hesitate to keep pushing through. Thank you for tuning in today. Make sure to subscribe to the Easy English Podcast, a 1 for more amazing tips and stories. You got this.
It's been super helpful. I can't wait to try some of these tips myself.